there everyone, thanks to my new subscribers and to my old subscribers. So tonight I'm going to do another fun one, which is what is his/her love personality. You choose a stone or a number. So I've got 1 purple, 2 green, 3 blue, 4 white, 5 black and 6 orange. I'm doing quite a few tonight. So we'll start off with the purple, which is the amethyst. I'm going to shuffle as I go because that's my preference. I feel it's more authentic. Of course, if this reading resonates, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service and my Fiverr account is a service facility, and you need your Google details or your Facebook details to log into that facility. Trying to find some room here. Okay. So this is what is his/her love personality. Pick a card. I feel that you have somebody who is really strong in spirit here, but who essentially has been really badly hurt in the past and can be very argumentative. I feel that this person has had a family in the past. That's quite possible in this deck. And the partner was dark. But this is an extremely creative person, but also somebody who essentially needs to be nurtured. Somebody I feel who had a very close relationship with the mother, but also had a mother who had kind of a dark personality and needed to be nurtured more, maybe by the light. So I feel that there's this synthesis where your person feels they needed to fight their way out of a combative situation at some point in their life in the past. But not only on one level, it's not a mother issue per se, it's also an issue with a partner when they were younger, or something they're going through now. So the breakdown in that relationship has affected their love personality essentially, because I feel they've become more introverted. They're honest now with themselves. They've become really devoted to themselves. They're trying to follow the path of light. They went through a really bad stage here where they got out of an energy which is kind of very defeatist, and they moved into an energy which was more open in terms of experience, and it's led them into third party situations, but I feel they have to face their own truth, and they're doing that now. So I feel they're becoming stronger as a person, but they've had some battles to work through as an individual because they felt really hurt in the past, from their past. So you're dealing with somebody who's on a healing journey. They're actually getting a lot of rest. They might come across as a little bit lazy, and if you've caught this person out with another person, it would be because they're still going through their healing process. So that's another thing about their personality. They seem to have many irons in the fire, and they're getting their strength back and just trying to reconnect with their soul and bring their soul back up to a place which they feel is more worthy. That's what I get the impression of. So I feel that this person is an energy that needs forgiveness, because there's something in them which can be quite defensive. So I feel your person's moving towards a new beginning, and their personality is such that they are in a cooler, more loyal place. They are in a stronger place, and they're willing to honestly assess their life's journey in order to rebuild with a person. So I feel that you're stuck in the middle of that. You may not make amends so easily with this person if you've been dealing with them in the past, because they really weren't settled within themselves, but they're becoming a lot more clearer about what it is they want. So your person is willing to fight for their new beginning. They've gone through a cycle which is a little bit dark, and now they're looking at what it is they want for themselves. One of their personality traits with love is that they are a little bit lazy in love, and because they're so consumed with themselves and getting themselves out of a predicament, they may not apply so much focus on you, and they are changing themselves so they're not in a cheat energy, because they feel that energy is connected with their former selves. It's not what they want personally. So I feel that you would have some difficulties working with this person's selfish attitude, but it's only because they've gone through things, they've had some negative people around them in the past, and they really need a protective space in which to heal. They also need a lot of time out, and there is the possibility that they will rebuild, but you might have some difficulties here with their sense of independence. Okay, so that was number 1. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. See you next time. So this is number 2, the Jade. I'm doing what is his / her love personality. To show you the stone. Of course, if this reading resonates, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service and my Fiverr account is a service facility. You need your Google details and your website details to log into that facility. So I feel that this is a person that is the light, basically. You're dealing with somebody that is the light. So they're very genuine. They're very genuine people. But your person has had like some confusion to work through. I feel they're struggling with dark personalities and they've had some strife in their life and they've needed to go back to basics, because I feel there was a connection in the past that they moved away from, and it's made them reassess what it is they want out of a love relationship. And they're just getting out of a very confused state of mind. So I feel that they felt they had somebody in the past that was their true love, and they're starting to realize that maybe things have just run their course with this person. So they've really struggled with acceptance of that situation, which has affected their love personality to the extent where I feel they've withdrawn themselves. They're kind of now in a little bit of a bubble, but they have to go through this cycle of understanding what it is they want. And I feel what it is they want is to peacefully leave this situation from their past, or let go of this person from their past on an emotional plane. Either on an emotional plane they need to release somebody, or on the physical they need to accept that a relationship is ending. And it put them into quite a very dazed space, that's what I would say, because it's like they couldn't believe that the person that they thought was somebody they would be with for a long time wasn't the person for them. So I feel that this person they were with was dealing with some dark issues, and they could be a little bit immature, and your person always got the impression that this person was always very clear, a very clear person. somebody who had direction, somebody who knew what they wanted, somebody who would always tell them the truth. But this person had some hidden secrets, or hidden aspects of their personality that they had to work through, which eventually surfaced. So I feel that your person's fighting their way out of a situation, either on the emotional plane or on the physical, to enable them to feel successful again. So I feel they want to either separate from a partner, or they want to be by themselves again, and they're just working through that. So it's affected their personality, their love personality, because they're very defensive. So if you show love to them, they tend to say something or do something which is a little bit off-putting. And from that perspective, I feel like if this is a very brand new relationship or connection with some people, it might be too off-putting and you might release the connection. But this person feels that you are their light, feels that you are their new hope, and they will become less defensive, and they will want to make a peace offering. However, I feel that even though there's spiritual protection here and your person's personality is moving towards acceptance and moving towards a more positive frame of mind, I also feel that part of their new beginning involves dating others. So they would be in a very spirited mood once they accepted the release of their former relationship. And I feel that the attitude they took and the attitude they take while they're going through their thing has left you in a space where you've felt defensive and you'd like to end the cycle with them. So at some point there is going to be a reprisal of this person's feelings for you, but this second pile is all about them and what they want and what they want and what they need, and their personality, which is about having almost everything they want in life, whilst putting you up there as kind of like a deity and getting back to you about your connection, but taking a very self-absorbed approach. So this person is larger than life, but they are oppressed at the moment. Their personality is very oppressed. So they will free themselves, and they are fun once they get out of the control of this person, this emotional connection. They are fun. But then you have to deal with the challenges with them finding their freedom. So Maybe this person at the moment is a little bit emotionally unavailable to you, and by the time they become emotionally available, you would have completed your cycle with them. Okay, so that was number 2, the Jade. Of course, if this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. So the next one is the blue. So tonight I'm doing what is her love personality. Pick a card. So your person feel struggled in the past with some darkness. And that is just healing now. So it's fed into their personality. You know, they could have come from unfortunate circumstances, but they were quite bright as well. And they really had a dream of you know, something beautiful, and it feeds into their personality, because their love personality, because they're attracted to a certain type of soul, and that soul is a little bit dark and a little bit light, and I feel the soul that they're attracted to is moody. But also they're attracted to beauty, or the appearance of it here. They've had some sorrow, they've dealt with some sorrow in their past, and they feel that the attention they get from others compensates them for whatever happened in their past. So I feel that your person can be quite outgoing, but it can also be cold, can also they seek out beauty in their life, but they also seek out a type of soul which aligns with the situation they dealt with in their past. So they really are a personality that looks for compensation for that time, you know. So they want somebody on their arm who's attractive, or they want somebody around them who is outgoing, or they also want somebody around them that they can coddle. They also want somebody around them who's intelligent. So this must be a person to me who is in and out of a type of behaviour. Their personality could change, where they become a little bit dark and then they're light. And, you know, the things that they feel make them worthy are also the things like the superficial types of people make them feel worthy. And the things that they seek out, or the people that they seek out, I should say, do have some good qualities, but ultimately are not what they want in terms of love, affection, equality, authenticity, and healing. Because the people that they seek out also have a healing journey to go on, or to be on. So I feel that your person has learned to be extremely independent, and just seeks out superficiality in their relationships. You would find this person around very attractive people, or very personable people, or people they could even like people who have fame attached to them, that sort of thing. So they need to be on a healing journey, and they're not quite out of the woods here because they're still dreaming over people that really aren't good for them as a person. From the perspective, they have some good qualities, but from the perspective that they are trying to heal, they are trying to find true love. You know, that's what their subconscious desire is. And the people that they're with can't really offer that. So, or have been with. Or who they think about. So into the future, you find this person sheds their skin and gets back to the person they want to be. And the person they dream of being, the personality they dream of being, is somebody who has an equal give and take relationship. And what I'm saying is they don't have that. They just have somebody feeding their ego, or two people feeding their ego. So your person's a beautiful soul that was oppressed and is kind of going through stages of healing, but it's awkward. So I feel into the future, they're looking for somebody here who is more giving, more loving, more nurturing, while still maintaining a certain level of independence for themselves. So you just have to wait for this person to go through their thing, because there's a little bit of, there's still some dark energies that have to be dealt with, and they wouldn't be ideal for you, I don't think, because this person is on a mission to have somebody like you in their life, but because these people that they are with meet a need, a desire in them, I feel their healing journey won't begin until they extricate themselves from this circle of this community, or this circle of friends, so this superficial circle of friends. But it's going to happen. This person is not on the healing journey yet, but is about to undertake one, and it will change their personality. It will help them get in touch with the person they've always been, that is the loving, giving, caring person, not the cold, dark, moody person that wants everything their own way. So I feel that if you are on an emotional and physical journey with this person, that they will follow the light. They will get out of this very morbid space and create the life they desire and be the personality for you which is more suitable. Okay, so that is the blue stone, number 3. Of course, if this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service. My Fiverr account has a few more options for readings if you'd like to take a look. This one is the white stone, which is a clear quartz. And that's number 4. This is his, her love personality. Pick a card. So I feel that your person seeks the light, but has had some battles in the past. And their personality is such that sometimes they feel emotionally barren, but they have experienced love, so it hasn't affected them, their personality, their love personality so much, but they still struggle with pessimism in love. Because I feel that even though they experienced true love in the past and it was quite easy for them to find that love, I feel that they are still searching for the light, which tells me in a partner, which tells me they're really particular about who they want to be with. and they're just trying to find their clarity. So I feel that this person has been around negative people or has experienced some negativity and has had to battle on in some sense, but has also got a lot of light in their soul. Could have some healing capacity. Is supremely independent, and this person really finds it difficult to embrace love. It's like they don't have any difficulty inviting love into their life and sharing in a love relationship. They just have some difficulty finding the perfect person for them, because I feel that love entered their life quite easily, and their personality is such that they still want there to be that ease in finding a love partner, and so it makes them kind of standoffish, in a sense, emotionally unavailable again, or emotionally barren, I feel, because they're supremely independent. So it would be hard for a person to engage with this person unless they were willing to do the work, or unless they were willing to show their love to them. So if you're experiencing this situation where you're finding that this person is doesn't seem to be opening their eyes to your love, which could mean that, maybe I'll just give an example. You're standing somewhere and this person walks past, acknowledges you but walks past. When you know there's something between you, that sort of thing. When you know there's a mutual attraction. It's because this person is used to somebody who is forward with them. And in some respect self-sacrificing, because I feel that this person's on the light path and the universal energies aren't allowing this person to embrace partnerships easily, because I feel there's a level of objectivity this person has to have on their journey to discover the light and to enhance their light work skills. So you'd have no trouble with this person being a bad girl or a bad boy with you. You'd have no trouble with that. They are open-minded. They're not so into multi-type relationships, I don't think. I feel that this person is very strict because they've had some type of long-term love relationship in the past, and it kind of aligns with what they want again. If they don't get that, they want something really casual with a person, which is not salacious at all, but fun. So they're always looking for somebody who is a reflection of them, and the person who is a reflection of them is somebody who is also independent, somebody who is also fun, somebody who also follows the light. So that means to me that somebody who's not into salacious behaviour, and somebody who seems suitable on those grounds. So it tells me that they have like a pretty high bar. It's a pretty high hurdle. It is. They have high standards. This person has very high standards, but they'll still have fun with you. So I feel part of the balancing act they have between the light and their shadow self, and their light self has a lot to do with their light journey. So they're understanding things about themselves and discovering different aspects of spirituality to enable them to become stronger spiritualists. So this is a love personality who is very, very good at embracing love. Is sitting on the fence between their shadow self and their light self, but ultimately is going to follow the light. Because I feel part of their light journey involves dealing with dark characters, and it feeds into their energy. And that's why some of these cards are indecisive, because they absorb everything. They're like an empath or very high level light worker on some plane, and they pick up everything, and they're just learning to control that and to bring clarity to the two aspects of their personality. But ultimately, this person's love personality is very sensual, very intense, and loving. So there's a devotion in this person, an intense devotion and intense love that they give anybody they're in a relationship with. But I feel they're extremely particular, and unless you're willing to be forward with them and to express yourself, they will always put up a barrier to you. So you'd have to be clear about your intentions. Okay, so that was the White Stone. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My website is a PayPal service and my Fiverr account is a service facility. You need your Google details or your Facebook details to log into that facility. See you next time. Okay, so the next one is the Blackstone. So this is her love personality picker card, which is a tiger eye. And that's number 5. Automatically I have a couple of cards I flipped out. So take the back card. So you're getting somebody who is a bad girl or a bad boy here. But it is working seriously on healing and on their light. So I feel they were in with some dark characters in the past. It really gives me the impression here that there was a witchy character around, and it's affected your person's perspective. I feel this person is really a pirate. This person used to be around a pirate and kind of became like the pirate. That's the impression I get. So had to progress away from a personality and people in their life generally who weren't good for them, but who allowed their personality, who brought a perspective to their personality. So I feel the people that were around in the past were users, but there was a healing energy around your person which kept them lifted out of that dark energy, which I feel is a little bit of bad juju. There seemed to be a matriarch around this person in the past, and the matriarch had like somebody that really harped on about personal freedom and the behavior or the personality that they would have to take on board to forge a path of independence for themselves. But it was more a shadow ideal. It wasn't a light ideal. So I'd say this person was in with people who were anti-establishment in the past, and it's fed into their personality, but they're healing. So I feel it's benefited the personality because they did explore their shadow side. But I feel that they're moving towards a more successful space for themselves, and they really are working on their light side, not their dark. So this person's intense, extremely intense, and would be extremely desirable to you. They could have like a very handsome or a very sexy appeal, very sensual, according to these cards. But also a person you feel is a twin or your equal. But it's only their light side that's your equal. The benefit of this deck now is that they are healing. They are just beginning on a journey of healing, and they're getting some rest from a dark time in their life when they were controlled by dark people and people who promise them success, but not success that would lead to a path of ultimate happiness and joy. It was a much more dangerous path to tread to find their personal success and freedom. So I feel that your presence in their life has shaped their perspective and helped them get onto a stepping stone of healing, really helped them. You know, and these people they were with were users. I mean, look at that was trying to, you know, shaping their personality in the past were users. Look how easily this character turns away from your person. You know, obviously there's desires involved in their seduction, desires involved in that part, on that path, and those seductions and desires are very alluring, and I feel that was part of the challenge. So your person's soul has been pulled back up by your presence, and they're on the stepping stone to healing, and they're just getting some time out, I feel, but they're feeling like they can be successful again, but successful in the right way, not the wrong way. So I feel that your person's really working on being the perfect partner to you in some sense, or the perfect person. Their personality is such that they have two sides to their personality, one which lives on the edge and the other which is more conservative and loving, but it's beneficial here from the perspective that I feel they're leaving the dark in the past and they're moving on with you in love, either on an emotional plane or on the physical, because I really feel they found like a twin or a soulmate in you. And I feel that because they've just begun their journey, it's going to take some time for them to bring you an offer, but there's a new beginning, a new hope here for you, an offer of a relationship. They're just getting some rest. But I feel this is a very intense, very, very intense personality. Feels extremes of emotion, and it's almost like an obsessional energy as well. But I feel that there's a balance here. And the balance exists because your personality encourages that balance, gives some guidance as to what that balance should be in love, and I feel that you could have success with this person. Okay, so that was the Tiger Eye Black. Number 5. This reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My Fiverr account is a service facility, and you need your Google details and your Facebook details to log into that facility. See you next time. Okay, so this is number 6, the orange stone. I'm doing what is his her love personality, pick a card. So I feel this person automatically was with somebody who hurt them in the past. And it's affected their personality. And well, it hasn't affected their personality, but they know what they want. They know what to appreciate in love. So automatically I pick up that this person was with a fallen angel in the past, and I feel that this person was cheated on. So your person is thought it was love, and what's happened is they've become a person who went through like a dark stage of having to heal from a terrible situation. But I feel that your person's personality is very vivacious, very success driven, very healing, and they're allowing themselves to receive love into their life. So their personality is very love orientated, but they want to give their heart to somebody. That's their personality. And I feel their desire for you is that, you know, they feel that you are somebody like a soulmate or a twin. And I feel they're getting to the point of acceptance from their past, which was quite dark. So they can be a little grumpy. Their personality is a little grumpy, I feel. And they've changed because they invested so much into a person that didn't turn out to be ideal. They have this personality where they need the person to show affection to them and not the other way around, but they really are open-hearted about receiving love into their life. It's just that they take a bit of a casual approach to that. So this is a person who is clearing out negativity from their life and still doing that from their soul and still doing that, but will succeed, is very loving, very highly logical, can be grumpy, can be a little stern, but is on the path of acceptance and healing, and I feel that this person is getting the energy back in their soul to express love to a partner, and their personality is such that they come across a little bit detached, but subconsciously they're very loving soul and very healing soul, and they want to share love and give love, and consciously they come across as a little bit stern or grumpy, but they're willing to work on themselves to turn away from a past which wasn't ideal for them, wasn't ideal for their love personality, in developing their love personality, but which ultimately showed them how to embrace true love in their life, because I feel they went through a very karmic cycle and they've learned a lot from that karmic cycle. So this person is very peaceful in their nature, but they can be very stern, very grumpy, but also very loving, and they want success in love now. So you just have to watch that, how receptive they are to you in terms of love, because their personality is such that they come across a little bit standoffish, but they really do want to embrace love. So I feel that you have to try with this person. Okay, so that was the final deck, number 6, the Orange Stone. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe and comment. If you would like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below with a link to my website and to my Fiverr account. My Fiverr account is a service facility, and you need your Google details or your Facebook details to log in to that facility. See you next time.